Welcome back, guys, and hello to all our viewers across the world. Wherever you are, I'm pretty sure you're not watching this from North Korea. YouTube is banned there. In fact, a lot of things are banned in that country, and there's also some pretty crazy laws. Let's check out some of the best examples. I'm Danny Berg, and this is the top 10 totally insane laws in North Korea. At number 10 now, we have the 3-generation rule. Just wait for this. In North Korea, there is an absolutely crazy law where if you commit a crime and the punishment is that you get sent to a prison camp, if you try to escape from that prison camp, your whole family will join you. That's right, up to 3 generations of prisoners for just one crime from one person. You could spend years behind bars because of a crime your grandparent did 40 years ago. They say make the punishment fit the crime. This is like the absolute opposite of that. Mental. Coming in at number 9 now, we have government approved haircuts. If I was a North Korean, my hair would definitely be illegal. There are state sanctioned haircuts for men and women, and if you stray too far away from them, you could get in some serious trouble. Women have 14 styles to choose from depending on their marriage status, while men are prohibited from growing their hair longer than 5 centimeters, roughly 2 inches. This law may have been relaxed in recent years, but I wouldn't take a chance on it. Moving on to number 8 now, bowing down. If you're planning on visiting North Korea, you must bow down to the statue of Kim Jong-un, the country's supreme leader. If you refuse to bow your head, you will be asked again. If you still say no, the police will take you back to your hotel and lock you in your room for the rest of your trip. You will then be banned from visiting North Korea ever again. Poor you. Don't worry though, I'm sure there are plenty of other countries out there that will lock you in your room for not bowing to a statue. Actually, I can't think of a single one. Next up at number 7, you have to vote. One of the things that most democratic and free nations like to take pride in is that everyone has the right to vote. However, if you really don't want to, you don't have to, except in North Korea. On election day, everyone has to head to the ballot box and take part in a sham election. Amazingly, it's been the same party that's won every single time for over 70 years. They must be really great. Coming in at number 6 now, owning a car. It's incredibly difficult to own a car in North Korea. Essentially, only state officials are allowed to own a car. In fact, it's estimated that just 1 in 100 people own a car. If you're pulled over in North Korea, then you are breaking the law. I can safely say that because I'm presuming that none of you guys are North Korean state officials. At least I hope so anyway. Moving on to number 5 now, we have no TV channels. There are just 3 and only 3 TV channels in the whole of North Korea. They are all state run, meaning everything is government owned and approved. It is 100% illegal to set up your own TV channel no matter what it's going to be about. The government knows that knowledge is power, and if they can control what knowledge the people have access to, they can control the people. At number 4 now, you need permission to live in the capital. Pyongyang is the capital city of North Korea and the crown jewel in the regime. It's where all the elite live. Now because of this, you actually need express permission to live there. In most countries, you can live in your capital city as long as there's houses and you have the money to afford it, but if you're found living in Pyongyang without the proper documentation, you may end up living in prison. Next up at number 3, the Bible is illegal. The Bible is the holy book for Christianity, one of the major religions in the West. North Korea sees it as a symbol of the West, and so it is banned. It's that simple. There are only 2 gods in North Korea, the government and the Kim family, who runs it all. Either that or they just don't want spoilers before the Bible movie comes out. Alright, at number 2 now, government approved songs. If any of you guys watching this want to be a successful musician one day, just be glad you're not North Korean. Music is only allowed to be certain genres approved by the government, such as some pop, classical and Korean folk, and the lyrics must always put the government in a good light. So, you might think you have the greatest song of a generation. Well, just make sure that the government we've been talking about in this video agrees with you, and I'm sure you'll be on the radio in no time. Probably just North Korean radio. And finally at number 1, you can't wear blue jeans. Most of us have probably worn some sort of blue denim jeans on our legs in our lifetime. It's got to be one of the most common clothing types in the West, and that's exactly why it is 100% banned in North Korea. The news broke in 2016 that Kim Jong-un had launched a nationwide crackdown on Western clothing, with jeans being one of the main focuses. Jeans have always been pretty cool, but now that we know they're illegal in North Korea, then they got a little bit cooler. To be honest guys, even I'm shocked by how crazy those laws were, and I wrote the script for this video. How about you? How about we move on to your suggestions for our next video? Let me know what you guys want to watch next. I'm Danny Berg. I'll see you all in the next motion flipbook.